Today, we dive into a pivotal moment in baseball history as MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred considers a petition to reinstate Pete Rose, the league's all-time hit leader, from the ineligible list. This move could finally open the doors of the National Baseball Hall of Fame to Rose, a dream long deferred due to his 1989 lifetime ban for betting on baseball while managing the Cincinnati Reds. The petition, filed on January 8 by Rose's family, comes in the wake of Rose's passing on September 30, 2024, at the age of 83. His eldest daughter, Fawn Rose, and former attorney, Jeffrey Lenkov, met with Commissioner Manfred and MLB spokesperson Pat Courtney on December 17 to discuss the possibility of posthumous reinstatement. Lenkov described the meeting as respectful and productive, emphasizing the family's desire to see Rose honored in the Hall of Fame. Adding a new layer to this unfolding story, former President Donald Trump announced his intention to issue a full pardon for Rose. Taking to social media, Trump criticized MLB's long-standing ban and expressed his support for Rose's induction into the Hall of Fame, highlighting his remarkable achievements and contributions to the sport. Rose's career was nothing short of legendary. Over 24 seasons, primarily with the Cincinnati Reds, he amassed 4.256 hits, a record that still stands. His accolades include 17 All-Star selections, 3 World Series titles, and the 1973 National League MVP award. However, his legacy was marred by his 1989 banishment from baseball following investigations that revealed he bet on games involving his own team. The Hall of Fame's current rules stipulate that individuals on MLB's ineligible list are barred from induction. Therefore, Rose's reinstatement is a crucial step toward his potential enshrinement. Commissioner Manfred, who previously denied Rose's reinstatement in 2015, now faces a decision that could reshape the narrative surrounding one of baseball's most controversial figures. This development has sparked widespread debate among fans, players, and sports analysts. Supporters argue that Rose's on-field accomplishments merit recognition in the Hall of Fame, while critics contend that his violations of the game's integrity cannot be overlooked. The intersection of sportsmanship, redemption, and the evolving perception of gambling in sports adds complexity to this discussion. As we await Commissioner Manfred's decision, the question remains: should Pete Rose be reinstated and granted his place in the Hall of Fame? This moment serves as a reflection on how we honor athletic excellence while upholding the ethical standards that define professional sports. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we dive straight into one of the most intriguing stories in baseball history. Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred is reportedly considering a petition that could redefine the legacy of the legendary Pete Rose. This petition, filed by Jeffrey Lenkov, Rose's former lawyer on behalf of his family, seeks to have Rose posthumously removed from MLB's permanently ineligible list, thereby opening the door for his induction into the National Baseball Hall of Fame. In a discreet meeting held on December 17, Rose's daughter Fawn Manfred and MLB executive Pat Courtney discussed this sensitive matter. With the petition officially filed on January 8, for decades, Pete Rose has been a polarizing figure. As baseball's all-time hits leader with 4.256 hits and a 17-time All-Star, his career achievements include a 1973 National League MVP award and playing on 3 World Series winning teams. However, his legacy has been marred by a gambling scandal revealed in the mid-1980s by an investigation led by lawyer John M. Dowd. Rose's decision to bet on the Cincinnati Reds, while serving as both player and manager, resulted in a permanent ban from baseball in 1989. Despite attempts to seek reinstatement, including a 1997 application and a meeting with Commissioner Bud Selig in 2002, his request was never approved, and Manfred reaffirmed his stance in 2015. Adding another twist to this saga, former President Donald Trump recently took to social media, promising a complete pardon for Pete Rose. Trump argued that while Rose should not have gambled on baseball, he believed that he only bet on his own team winning. Although such a pardon wouldn't overturn the ban, it has stirred up renewed debates about whether it's finally time for baseball to honor one of its greatest players. With history, controversy, and passionate fan debates colliding, the question remains: Can this petition finally set the stage for Pete Rose's posthumous induction into the Hall of Fame and give him the recognition his legendary career deserves? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, the Yankees delivered a shocking blow as Giancarlo Stanton has been announced to begin the 2025 season on the injured list. After battling persistent tendinitis in both elbows, the veteran slugger hasn't swung a bat in nearly a month. Stanton's ongoing struggles forced him to leave spring training in Tampa for further medical tests in New York, where team doctors administered platelet-rich plasma injections in hopes of accelerating his recovery. Yankees manager Aaron Boone explained that the decision was made because there isn't enough time for Stanton to be ready for opening day, emphasizing that the priority is his long-term health over a rushed return. Stanton's absence means the Yankees must rethink their offensive strategy. With the designated hitter role up for grabs, stars like Aaron Judge might see more playing time at the plate, while Trent Grisham and Cody Bellinger could shift positions to cover key gaps. Rookies like Jason Dominguez are also expected to take on larger roles, and the team is considering veteran options such as Ben Rice, who recently showed power against the Astros, and even exploring external help like JD Martinez. For a player who has been a cornerstone of the Yankees for 16 years, this injury is more than just a setback, it's a stark reminder of the physical toll professional sports can take. Last season, Stanton put up respectable numbers with a .233 average, 27 home runs, 20 doubles, and 72 RBIs in 114 games, along with a standout postseason performance. His contributions have been pivotal, and his injury underscores how even elite athletes are vulnerable to the rigors of the game. As the 2025 season approaches, the Yankees brace for a challenging start without their star hitter. The focus now shifts to meticulous recovery and strategic lineup adjustments to keep the team competitive. With fans watching every development, the burning question remains: can Stanton overcome this painful setback and return to his dominant form? Or will this season mark a turning point in his storied career? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we're diving straight into the challenging journey that Shohei Ohtani faces after his second Tommy John surgery. In September 2023, Ohtani underwent a revision procedure using an innovative internal brace, a modern technique aimed at reducing recovery time and providing extra stability. Known for his explosive 97-mile-per-hour fastball and an arsenal of breaking balls and off-speed pitches, Ohtani's ability to return to his dominant form is under intense scrutiny. Having missed pitching last season, his remarkable hitting stats, 54 homers, 130 RBIs, and 59 stolen bases, kept fans on the edge of their seats. But his true test lies on the mound. Ohtani's case joins the ranks of the 162 MLB pitchers who have experienced a second Tommy John surgery, a challenge that only about 61% overcome. Legendary survivors like Jameson Taillon and Nathan Eovaldi have set a precedent by fine-tuning their mechanics post-surgery. Taillon, who famously said, "Going through it twice is not easy," revamped his delivery by shortening his arm path to ease pressure on his elbow, while Eovaldi adjusted his throwing motion to maintain control and reduce stress. For Ohtani, who has been seen experimenting with a full windup this spring under the guidance of pitching coach Mark Prior, the pressure is immense. His manager, Dave Roberts, remains optimistic, expecting him to rejoin the rotation by May if not sooner, provided he can adapt to the rigorous in-season workload and advanced monitoring protocols. The rehabilitation process now involves meticulous tracking of every throw, with performance harnesses and radar technology ensuring that each pitch is executed with precision and care. Despite the daunting statistics, the resilience and competitive spirit of Ohtani have always been his calling card. With tailored strength and conditioning programs and a clear focus on recovery, the question remains: can he defy the odds and reclaim his former glory on the mound? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we dive straight into the latest development for the New York Yankees as star slugger Giancarlo Stanton faces another major setback heading into the 2025 season. Stanton, a 16-year veteran known for his explosive power at the plate, will begin the season on the injured list due to persistent tendinitis in both elbows. He hasn't swung a bat in nearly a month, and after leaving spring training in Tampa for further tests. He received platelet-rich plasma injections in both elbows in hopes of accelerating his recovery. Unfortunately, the timeline simply doesn't allow him to be ready for opening day. Yankees manager Aaron Boone explained that the decision was made because time is running out for Stanton's complete recovery. Just running out of time, Boone said, emphasizing that the focus is on getting him fully healthy rather than rushing his return. This means the Yankees must reconfigure their lineup for the start of the season. With Stanton sidelined, Aaron Judge could see more time at designated hitter, while Trent Grisham and Cody Bellinger may shift to center and right field respectively. With Jason Dominguez likely starting in left field, emerging players like Ben Rice, who showed promising power against right-handed pitching during spring training, are also in the mix. Additionally, the team is even exploring external options such as J.D. Martinez to add depth at the DH position. Stanton's numbers from last season, .233 average with 27 home runs, 20 doubles, and 72 RBIs in 114 games, along with a strong postseason performance, highlight his importance to the team. His absence not only leaves a gaping hole in the lineup but also puts additional pressure on the Yankees to adapt quickly as they open the season on March 27 against the Milwaukee Brewers. In the meantime, the Yankees organization is focusing on preventive measures and closely monitoring the health of their roster to avoid further setbacks. With the season fast approaching, the big question remains: can Stanton overcome this injury and return to his dominant form? Or will this season mark a turning point in his career? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Today, we're diving straight into the latest update on Yankees third baseman DJ LeMahieu, who is determined to shake off a lingering injury as he strives to prove his health this season. During his spring training debut in a 9-3 win over the Houston Astros, LeMahieu tweaked his left calf on his second at-bat, a setback that has raised concerns about his readiness heading into the 2025 season. "I'm not off to the hottest start with that," he admitted before the game, acknowledging that while it's not a major injury, it could delay his full return to competitive baseball. LeMahieu, who has battled a series of injuries in recent seasons, including a tough 2024 season marked by a fractured right foot and a right hip injury, appears eager to reclaim his form. After posting in 0 for 2 in his debut, he was replaced by pinch hitter Omar Martinez in the 7th inning. But his confidence remains intact. "I definitely feel very confident in myself," he stated, despite admitting that continuous minor setbacks have been discouraging. Manager Aaron Boone expressed concern over these recurring soft tissue injuries, emphasizing that getting LeMahieu fully healthy is paramount, even if it means a slower start. With no set timetable for his return and the pressure mounting as he enters his 7th season with the Yankees, the organization is closely monitoring his progress. If this calf issue persists, the Yankees might need to rely on other players such as Oswaldo Cabrera or Oswald Peraza to fill the gap at third base. As the team looks ahead to opening day, LeMahieu's recovery will be critical not just for his career but for the overall lineup strategy. Can he overcome this setback and regain the form that made him one of the league's top hitters? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.